This week's episode of Weekly Weird News is sponsored by Honey and by Stitch Fix.
Now, we're about 2 months into 2020 at this point, and if you've been watching our show for the last few years, you may have noticed something missing, or rather, someone. And that someone, that Weekly Weird News Hall of Famer, has been missing basically because his shtick started getting old and we kind of just got tired of talking about it.
PewDiePie?
No.
Oh. No,
also because it became increasingly clear that this certain person feeds off of whatever attention anyone gives him, no matter how negative, because this person is pathologically incapable of feeling shame. You guessed it, you didn't, but
No,
they guessed it. I'm talking about Jacob Wohl.
Hi, Jacob.
I'm talking about it even though I just explained seconds ago why I'd rather not talk about him. But folks, new information has come to light.
And like we always say, there's simply too much to recap here if you're unaware of Jacob Wohl. But his legacy precedes him in a YouTube playlist, because we've talked about him on so many episodes. There's a whole Jacob Wohl playlist on our actual YouTube channel page. Basically, long story short, he's an extremely weird character whose antics we've been covering for nearly 2 years. He is officially aware of our multiple videos where we just call him a complete fucking idiot and make fun of him for all the extremely dumb shit that he constantly does. This week on Telegram, one of the social platforms Jacob Wohl uses since he's banned from Twitter, he made this post, quote, "I just noticed that a popular YouTube show that often publishes hate videos about me is sponsored by a company that helps men groom their nether regions like women. How fitting. Nothing says I hate Jacob Wohl like being a man with shaved legs." And yeah, right there at the top is a screenshot of one of our episode descriptions. So he's
oh my God!
It was, at first I was like, popular YouTube channel? Couldn't possibly. But then I saw the screenshot and it included a screenshot of the video.
We've come full circle, guys.
Yeah.
Now, first off, thank you very much to the excellent Twitter account at Jacob Wohl Report, who tirelessly screenshots weird, dumb shit that Jacob posts on Telegram and Instagram and then shares it on Twitter. If they hadn't brought this to our attention, we'd probably have never known about this. Secondly, thank you, Jacob, for saying that our channel is popular.
I know. That was
very, very nice.
I loved it, yeah.
Appreciate it. Thirdly, Jacob apparently thinks that shaving your nether regions and shaving your legs are the same thing.
Not the same.
He also probably has a serious rat's nest situation going on down there. Use our promo codes, Jacob.
Maybe he doesn't grow hair at all down there.
I mean, he is young, but he's not that young.
He probably uses Nair, because you like to feel the pain.
I don't know. And fourthly, the video description that he screenshotted is a video that features no discussion whatsoever of Jacob Wohl.
Yeah.
So, does he check in on Weekly Weird News each week to see if we're talking about him again?
A view's a view, as they say.
Did we just play into this absolutely shameless man's plan to get more attention by responding to this call out?
Certainly.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Well, it's too late to turn back now. We're already in full weekly Wohl news mode. So I guess we should check in on what else he's been up to since we stopped paying attention to him. One of the big reasons we didn't mention earlier for why we've been holding off on the Jacob Wohl content lately is, of course, the fact that he's facing felony fraud charges for allegedly ripping off investors several years ago. One of those investors committed suicide after Wohl and his associate allegedly ran off with all of his money. Yikes. Those felony charges came all the way back in August, but in addition to the wheels of justice in this country being slow as hell, Wohl has also successfully managed to push back his arraignment date 3 separate times since those initial charges.
Yeah. The judge every time is like, all right, seems like a good reason. See you next month.
Yeah.
I'm curious how long he can keep that up. But his next arraignment is scheduled for this Monday. So hopefully something actually happens this time, because these delays are bullshit. This is unsatisfying. Now, by the way, the video of ours that Jacob screenshotted was this one, about Martin Shkreli being stuck in prison until 2023 and now facing even more legal troubles. So I don't know. Maybe he was trying to get some insight into the prison experience from a fellow Weekly Weird News Hall of Famer. Yeah. There's no way to know.
It's a shame those two never connected while Shkreli was still out on the loose. Anyway, speaking of getting ready to potentially serve hard time for federal crimes, we have to give Jacob credit where it's due. I mean, he's looking jacked these days.
Looking good, buddy.
Yeah. One thing we've never criticized Jacob on was his physical fitness. The guy clearly spends a lot of time at the gym. Apparently, I don't know, for whatever reason, he's been hitting the weights extra hard these past few months.
What reason could that be?
Here's a side-by-side of him from the beginning of October and the end of January. It's truly inspiring. It would be great if we knew how to accomplish that kind of physical transformation.
Well, good news! Ricky, we can.
Great.
We can look just like him. On Instagram this week, Jacob posted this impressive shirtless selfie with the following caption. Being ripped is fun. You want to be ripped too. You know you do. You've tried everything. Carnivore, keto, intermittent fasting, low salt, high salt, running, walking, lifting. Ad. Your struggle is over. The Jacob Wohl fitness program is here. It includes the exact workouts and diet to follow and 24/7 support and coaching from me, not an overseas virtual assistant. Do the workouts, eat the food, take the supplements, get a stunning physique and massive strength in 100 days guaranteed. All you need is access to a basic gym and a cell phone. 4 days per week in the gym, 45 minutes per workout. A diet anyone can follow. Go to jacobwohl.org/fitness and sign up today. Vegans need not apply.
I mean, I would not be surprised if he put together a comprehensive fitness plan. It's not like...
He's a very driven young man.
The hard part is sticking to it and actually doing it. Lord knows I'm aware of that. And
you just haven't had the right coaching from
true, maybe that's finally what I'm missing out on. I'll meet him down at the coffee shop and we can knock out some push-ups.
Yeah.
But yes, no, he looks great.
Yeah.
He looks great. And you know what? Good for his fitness journey, I guess. It sounds like a good, straightforward fitness plan. Let's go check out that website, though. Here it is, Jacob Wohl Fitness Program. Get into stunning shape in 100 days guaranteed. People have watched in real time on Instagram as Jacob Wohl has achieved a stunning physique and incredible strength gains in just 100 days. Now, the exact fitness and diet plan that he follows is available to you. The program includes the exact workouts to follow 4 times per week, the precise diet and supplement plan, it's easy, and 24/7 support and advice from Jacob Wohl. This is a program that Jacob followed with near constant travel, and you can too. Access to a basic gym and a cell phone is all you need. Introductory price, $500. It's a bit
All
much.
right, yeah, that's a bit steep.
Yeah.
But hey, a body like that, it don't come cheap. And if you've got to get big fast, for example, if you're heading to federal prison or planning to enlist in the military if the U.S. suddenly goes to war with Iran, if that's the case, $500 is a small price to pay. I mean, just look at the man. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And actually, he's got plenty more advice. In fact, most of his Instagram presence at this point is just giving advice.
Yeah.
Here's a post he made earlier this month about how to be a man.
Broke, running. Woke, lifting weights. Broke, shave your legs. Woke, get a manicure. Broke, fancy business cards. Woke, fancy Instagram. Broke, cryotherapy. Woke, sauna. Broke, smoking pot. Woke, taking vitamin D3. Broke, 3 jobs. Woke, 3 girlfriends. Broke, vegan. Woke, steak. Broke, Fitbit. Woke, fountain pen. Okay. Broke, dad bod. Woke, 6-pack. Broke, beer. Woke, scotch. Broke, has ADD. Woke, focused. Broke, side hustle. Woke, golf. Broke, vape. Woke, cigar. Broke, binge watching. Woke, getting a tan. Broke, big waist. Woke, big arms. Broke, loser friends. Woke, winner friends. Broke, confrontational. Woke, charming.
How long did it take him?
Isn't this guy
to
the most
write
confrontational person ever as well?
that? Yeah, you could say that.
Maybe he mistakes it for charm.
Well, he is extremely charming. That's why he has 3 girlfriends.
That's why he's able to travel the world from his own backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you follow Jacob's advice, great things will happen for you. For example, listen to this anecdote that really happened in real life, totally. Today I went to a hair salon in Chinatown because every other hair salon was closed, for whatever reason. They did a spectacular job. They charge rich Chinese kids in the local area $200 plus for a haircut, and supposedly it's the place to go. I was the only Caucasian person there. Towards the end of my cut, in broken English, the owner walked over and said, "Wow, you're so handsome. Let us take a picture of you for the wall, and I'll give you the haircut for free." I was so flattered that I couldn't say no.
Well, we should find this hairstyling place and go look at the picture on the wall.
Yeah, where is it?
It's like when you go to the car wash or the laundromat and they have the signed pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
I want to see one of Jacob Wohl.
The wall.
Yeah, the Wall of Fame. When you follow Jacob Wohl's advice, good things happen. Let's see what other great free advice Jacob has for us. All right, first, some romantic advice. Never buy a woman flowers.
Okay.
If your girlfriend is fat, buy her a scale.
Great idea.
And never eat pussy.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, King. What else? Keep a list of all your friends and acquaintances in Microsoft Excel. along with demographic information for each person like race, gender, sexual orientation, and citizenship.
Yeah, totally normal. Great idea.
When asked his thoughts on casual cocaine use, better than casual pot use, at least coke makes you more productive rather than less.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Jacob. Oh, and apparently he hates dogs, captioning a photo of a dog on an airplane with, "Islam is right about dogs." Fuck. Christ. So yeah, if you want to live your best wall life, you got to take Fido down to the pound.
Yeah, that dog is slowing you down.
Yeah.
From achieving your goals.
It's always bugging you to go on walks when you should be working.
Yeah. Cut that dog out of your life. That dog is toxic.
Yeah.
Anyways, in spite of all of his obvious personal success, that $500 price tag for the Jacob Wohl fitness plan, fair as it may be, does make us worry a bit about his financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dealing with a felony trial, along with being completely unhireable for any conceivable job, as well as being banned from trading despite being a stock market whiz, I mean, it just doesn't leave many financial options. So it's understandable that in addition to his fitness plan, Jacob Wohl is available on Cameo for the low price of just $45 per post.
Hey everyone, it's Jacob Wohl. It's great to be here on Cameo. You know I don't pull any punches. Whatever you want to talk about, send me a request. It's great to be on here and it's great to talk to you.
No, we will not be giving him $45 because I'm just not going to do it.
No, that would be like, as funny as it would be to have him say something.
I'm not giving you money.
There's no possible way that he deserves $45 for that.
But hey, that's just us. Anyone can give Jacob Wohl $45.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, but you could if you want. Anyway, let's have a look at what his cameos are like. Let's watch this clip.
Well, Pat, your friend here says that you're looking to get into a life of crime. I wouldn't know anything about that myself, and I wouldn't recommend it, but I would say if you're going to do it, get yourself a good lawyer. That's going to be the best piece of advice I can give you. Stay out of trouble. And, of course, the 11th commandment, don't get caught.
Well, cool.
Right.
The reviews are great, too. Quote, responded just hours after getting kicked out of the U.S. Capitol. Thanks, Jacob. 4 stars. Quote, he didn't mention our names or even say happy birthday. 1 star. All right, so it's kind of a mixed bag. But, hey, he's new at this, you know.
Yeah, he'll pick it up.
Wait till the training wheels are off.
Yeah.
Anyways, what was that about getting kicked out of the Capitol? I don't know, probably one of the multiple weird events that he and Jack Berkman have put on in the last few months. None of them seem nearly as interesting as when he hired actors to read his depraved, sexy fan fiction about Kamala Harris and Elizabeth Warren. So we're not really going to bother too much into looking into them. But apparently they held an event in New Hampshire where they accused Joe Biden of having Parkinson's disease.
Yeah. This is exactly what I said when he was really he was pumping out bangers every week during the summer, and I was like, You're not gonna be able to top this. He reached a point where it's like there's no topping hiring a fake Marine to take his shirt off and say that Elizabeth Warren gave him a scar on his back from BDSM. You guys gotta quit out of your head. And yeah, the Biden Parkinson's, he just found some confused old man to be like, yes, Joe Biden, he was at my Parkinson's meetings. Yeah. At least I think it was him.
I mean, Elizabeth Warren taking down Mike Bloomberg in the debates this week kind of makes me lean a little bit more towards believing the story about her being
she's got a
sadist.
Yeah, he also, he was trying to frame Adam Schiff for being involved in some gay sex stuff. And
and they
just involved just posting fucking gay porn on Twitter.
Yeah, that was great though because he tricked a bunch of conservatives into looking at gay porn willingly.
Yeah.
But also it was the most easily refutable, reverse image search type shit.
Yeah, just real low effort stuff.
At the very least, do a good Photoshop job of it because people aren't going to believe it anyway. So you might as well.
Yeah, no one. That's the thing. No one believes he is not a presence in any major circles anymore.
Yeah.
The conservative sites, they know he's a fucking liar, so they don't even bother. The liberal sites,
they're tired of
just I'm not coming out for another one of these press conferences. We're good.
Yeah.
Everyone's just waiting for him to actually get sentenced to federal prison because then that's actually an interesting new step.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, other than all of that, a few days ago he was also on some weird YouTube dating show hosted by fellow disgraced conservative grifter Milo Yiannopoulos. Jacob and 2 other guys, they answered questions to compete for a date with a girl who couldn't see them. So basically the dating game. And Jacob lost. She picked one of the other guys.
Was this the Kent State gun girl? Was she the one that was picking
No, that would have made it great though.
Old poopy pants?
Once she gets disgraced enough, I can see her definitely falling in with Jacob and Milo and their crowd of people who, like, they have nothing left.
She got dragged this week on Twitter by that girl who sold nudes to save Australia.
I mean, Caitlin Bennett, I think, like, one of the big problems I don't like talking about Jacob anymore is because I think he gets off to it. And Caitlin Bennett definitely gets off to all the shit
They're all provocateurs.
Yeah.
Same with Milo. Like that was his whole thing.
Gun Girl, she walks through a crowd of like 1,000 people all shouting like, "Where's your diaper?" And she's just like,
I love it.
Yes.
I'm filling her up right now.
But you know me, don't you?
My diaper is soaking wet.
Yeah. Anyways, that girl, she didn't pick Jacob. But I bet she really regretted it later after she saw like how big he is and how handsome.
And vascular.
Yeah, he is very vascular.
I love a vascular man.
Yeah. Also, Jacob and his weird, sexy dad, they were at a Trump rally in New Hampshire last week where the big man himself briefly came over and greeted them. So good for them. That's great.
Yeah, he just recharged their batteries for like years.
Very cool, Jacob.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
He's been leaning. Trump has been. This is like a completely random thing, but like he has been leaning into that podium so much harder recently.
I mean, yeah.
Our
president works hard.
When he stands like this anyway.
Yeah, he stands really weird.
It's so strange.
Hello, it's me, your president, Donald J. Trump.
Standing very normal. That's weird. It's weird. It's like he uses those shoes that Michael Jackson invented.
The moonwalk shoes. Whoa, how did he do that?
No, they like hook into the ground so you can lean all the way forward. I think it's not Billie Jean or something.
Yeah.
Or no.
He goes.
Smooth Criminal.
That's it.
That's the one. But yeah, he does it without any parlor tricks.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing.
I mean, our president is a strong, talented, healthy man.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess that whole bit, it wraps up our Jacob Wohl recap.
For now.
Depending on how the arraignment goes on Monday, or if it even happens at all, we may have more to follow up on next week, or we may not. And you know what? He shook hands with Trump at that rally. Might get a pardon. You never know.
I think that's what he's banking on.
Yeah. So stay tuned. But for now, it's time for a word from this week's sponsors, starting with the Jacob Wohl Fitness Plan. For just $500, you too can be vascular. Sorry, we're kidding. This episode is, in fact, sponsored by Honey. Honey is the free online shopping tool that automatically finds the best promo codes and applies them to your cart. And you know how great it feels to save already, but saving with Honey, it feels extra good. Like hitting every green light on your way to or from work.
Honey has found its over 18 million members over $2 billion in savings. Honey supports over 30,000 stores online. Macy's, Target, Sephora, Best Buy, and many, many more. And they're adding more every day. Users love Honey, and that's why it has over 100,000 5-star reviews on the Google Chrome store.
Yeah, we both shop online because going outside, it sucks.
Yeah.
So we constantly get savings. Yeah. And it's
You got some baby clothes?
Mm-hmm. What did you buy recently?
Got a dog ramp.
Well, there you go. Using Honey, it feels great. Think of it as a little daily victory, depending on how much you shop. Plus, it's free to use and it installs in just a few seconds. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/weird. That is joinhoney.com/weird.
And this episode is sponsored by Stitch Fix. Personal style is like a fingerprint. Everyone has their own. And whatever your style, the expert stylists at Stitch Fix are ready to help you express yourself. Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that delivers your favorite clothing brands right to your door. To get started, go to stitchfix.com/weird, answer some questions about your preferred style, and your personal shopper will ship you a box of clothes, shoes, and accessories.
With Stitch Fix, everyone can look their best. They have solutions for men, women, and kids all over the US and now the UK. There's no commitment required and you only pay for what you keep. Shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free. Plus, the $20 styling fee is automatically applied towards anything you keep from your box. You will never have to worry about looking good again with Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com/weird and you'll get an extra 25% off when you keep everything in your box. That is stitchfix.com/weird.
I'm wearing some Stitch Fix jeans right now.
I'm going to get some new stuff for spring coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, new season, baby.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's have a look at some great headlines from the past week or so, starting with man, 68, led officers on 20-mile-per-hour chase while high on pot.
At least he was safe about his chase.
Yeah.
They're going to give me some, they're going to take a little time off my sentence.
They had to throw the spike strip down.
Well, it was very easy to do.
Yeah, he's not going fast, but he refused to pull over.
I love that.
He had like 20 cop cars behind him.
I like also that at 20 miles an hour, you can clearly see the spike strip coming.
Yeah.
Like why are those officers on the side of the road up there with a device? Like, Nah, I'm just going to go
hello.
straight over it. Oh, you were chasing me the whole time? Sorry, I'm high.
Yeah.
I was unaware.
I think he probably had a fun time.
Just blasting the music doesn't just completely on his own.
I'm 68.
That's the thing. He's probably
Afterwards, he's like, all this for a little bit of weed. I hope y'all are proud of yourselves.
So what was the initial traffic stop for?
He was driving too slow.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
And then so a chase started happening behind him?
I think it was going for like a few hours. Like the cop got behind him and he's just like, nope, I'm gonna keep going.
Let this man go.
I'm having a nice Sunday drive, getting a little bit high. Driving
So his
very
initial
carefully.
crime was driving too slow?
I think so.
Well, God, let this man go.
Maybe some other minor traffic violation, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
I'm
Didn't
stepping
say.
over a boundary here. No, he shouldn't have been driving while high on pot.
I mean, of course, well, it depends on,
You shouldn't. I'm not saying people
yes,
don't.
no.
Or that it's like worse than anything other or else.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you shouldn't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't, knowing myself.
Yeah, I definitely, I don't like pot very much anyway, so.
Like, why would I want to smoke
Anymore.
weed
Listen.
and then get behind the wheel of a car?
No, it sounds terrifying.
Sounds like a really bad thing. It sounds like a bad high.
Listen, I'm sure he learned from his mistake.
I'm sure he,
You're
yeah.
free to go.
Yeah. He's 68. Let the man go. Mm-hmm. Anyway, next headline. Utah man busted for using mice and hamsters to get free hotel rooms.
Yeah.
Kind
of brilliant.
This man is a fucking genius.
Yeah, it's kind of brilliant. Like now that he's caught, no one's gonna be able to ever do this again. Probably.
I don't know. I mean, like,
It's a pretty good ruse.
I'm not even sure how they caught him. Like, it might have been like security footage or something. But yeah,
Like he's getting his room clean, and there's like a thing with like hamsters and rats in it.
He would just bring hamsters and rats to hotels,
Let 'em
let them
loose and be
loose
like,
for a
"It's
little
filthy
bit,
in here."
and be like, "There's a rat right there. There's rat shit everywhere." And they're like, "Sir, I'm so sorry. We're gonna comp your room for you."
But okay, so here's what I'm wondering. Like, yes, this is diabolically hilarious.
You can go down to the pet store and buy a mouse for like $5. You can get a free hotel room every time.
I think they're honestly cheaper than that.
Yeah.
How much can a mouse cost? $10?
I have no idea.
But here's the thing. And like, here's my question. Is this guy traveling all the time for work? Is he just a big fan of like staying in hotel rooms? Or did he do this very infrequently?
Well, that's the thing.
only
When
it's
every
weekend?
hotel room is free, you can travel a lot more.
But so that's what I'm wondering. Like, I'm wondering, like, what was the spark of
I mean,
like,
were
being,
these
like,
road trips? Was he taking these mice on planes?
I don't
I guess
know.
you could just go to the local pet store, whichever town you're visiting, buy your mouse local.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's the thing is, it's like, how frequent was this? That's what I'm wondering.
I mean, like,
Like, I love staying in a hotel room. Even if it's, like, somewhat locally, if you're doing a little staycation or something
Yeah.
like that. Like, going up to, like, Solvang or...
I mean, technically, as long as you have, like, a few $100s of, like, credit on your credit card.
just in case they don't buy it.
yeah. Just for, like, just for, putting the hold on the account.
Yeah.
You don't even need a home. You can just
Yeah,
go
just
from
get-
hotel to hotel.
So that's the other thing, was he doing that as well?
You can't do the same hotel twice, or they'll start to get suspicious. But like, I mean, you can travel across the country.
You guys still haven't fixed this rat problem? I'm never coming here again.
Man, I was giving you guys a second chance, but the exact same rat.
Also, I want to see this guy's TripAdvisor account. Because you know that he's, like, posting, like...
every review is like complaining about rodents.
Yeah,
Weird.
there's a pattern here.
Weird.
The pattern is this man is leaving cheese all over the place.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking king.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Anyways, police department disbanded. Chief protest by walking home in underwear. Were they tidy whities or boxers?
Yeah, they said they were briefs. This is like somewhere in New Hampshire. I don't know who's the bad guy here. It's
Live
like,
free or die, baby. Isn't that New Hampshire?
Yeah. It's this tiny fucking town with like 700 people in it.
Yeah.
Their police department was literally this guy who would like patrol the town, and then like the rest.
He only goes, because it's like libertarian territory, so he only goes to solve crimes if they pay him up front.
I don't know about that, but it was like they only had one local cop, and the rest of it, like basically, they'd call him, and he'd just call the state police if it was ever anything like serious.
Yeah.
In the town, they finally
He's
decided,
a security guard, basically.
Yeah, the city council, but he did it for like 30 years. And the city council, they finally like voted it at a meeting. They're like, nah, we're just gonna let the state police run all of our law enforcement. So yeah, sorry, we're gonna need you to turn in like your car and your gun and your uniform when you feel like it. And he's like, I'm doing it right now. And he just took all of his clothes off and walked 7.
Takes the gun belt off and his pants drop.
Yeah. Just
He's got that polka dot underwear
just
on.
a 7-year-old man is tidy whities in New Hampshire in the winter, and he walked 7 miles home.
To prove a point.
No, I will leave my clothes here. Because that's what you want, isn't it? 30 years of service to this community as its only police officer. This is how you do me.
The thanks he got.
And they were like, no, you can bring clothes in later. He's like, no. The pants are coming off right now.
All right, well,
I hope you're happy.
Oh, do you want to ride home then in that case?
No, I will walk home like this. I live 7 miles away. No.
It's a long walk in the winter.
All right, I mean,
that's a long walk any time of the year.
Well, I mean, this guy clearly had his great work ethic, and yeah. I guess I'm on Team Cop. Never thought I'd say that. But, yeah, I mean, they did this guy dirty.
Yeah. Well, it's like maybe he walked home because the roads are so terrible there because everyone only pays for the roads.
No, I'm not paying for that.
I only pay for the roads I use.
Yeah. Cats are wearing coronavirus masks in China.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Weren't they like also just like throwing animals away at the beginning of this? Luckily, they're keeping the cats, I guess. That's cool. Pretty sure they were just tossing animals like with a shovel into a furnace at some point.
Well, I mean, like livestock and shit.
Yeah.
I can see that. Chickens and stuff. People's pets. I mean, even in China, I feel like things have got to get pretty bad before you start like rounding up and executing everyone's pets.
Yeah.
But yeah, these cats, they're wearing.
And they did it in Chernobyl. I watched the miniseries.
It's a brutal episode.
Yeah.
These cats, they have human masks on where they cut 2 holes for the eyes.
For the eyes, yeah.
It's very funny looking.
Yeah, I mean, they look actually like so disturbing that maybe people will just be like, all right, just fucking get rid of them.
Yeah.
But hopefully everything works out over there and gets better.
Hopefully.
No, cats shouldn't die. Humans shouldn't die.
But speaking of coronavirus, here's how it might get a whole lot worse. Trump regime overruled CDC, flew coronavirus-infected Americans on plane with healthy people. So we had a bunch of people over in Japan. I think they were on that cruise ship or whatever.
Yeah.
State Department's like, we got to get these people back to America.
Weren't they? I thought they were flown into like military bases or something.
Well, yeah, they were. It's not like it's a State Department plane. It's like basically military aircraft.
Yeah.
But and the CDC was like, okay, but make sure it's just a plane with the coronavirus people and medical personnel. And the State Department's like, nah, because then we'd have to do 2 planes, and we already have like it's a full plane now. So so they just like put up some fucking like plastic tarps as like a divider.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. Potentially dozens of other people exposed to coronavirus.
I bet they sat in coach too. They're like, nah, we'll sit up front in first class, and you guys are gonna be stuck back there. Also, like, I would be so terrified too if it was just like if like it was supposed to be done where like they're the only ones on the planes except for the pilot. I would be like, the government is picking me up in a fucking empty plane.
Yeah.
There's no way I don't end up in the fucking ocean somewhere with the pilots like ejecting.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just gonna kill me. Just kill me now.
The whole thing is very sketchy.
I already got the coronavirus. Just put me out of my fucking misery. Ugh.
Yeah. Well.
Black model refuses to wear racist monkey ears and lips at fashion show.
And this is I don't know what's going on with fashion, like racism, and like I feel like it happens every like 6 months or so. This one, the costume is like ridiculous when the white models are wearing it. Like, wow, that's silly. You look like a fucking like
balloon animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then what they wanted the black model to wear, it was like skin toned for her skin, and it's just like straight up like what are those like little old
gollywogs?
Yeah, it's like giant lips, huge ears, like big eyes.
Well, that just happened.
Blatant.
Like it was like a year ago that some big department store fashion chain like had it in their displays, like all these caricatures where everyone's just like, guys, this is pretty obvious.
Like, no, it's not racist. It's just interesting, right?
Yeah. Did you put? Do we have the? I guess it's not a headline. So, but Snoopy today on Twitter.
Yeah, Snoopy. Whoever the old man running Snoopy's Twitter account accidentally posted some white supremacist sort of memery.
Yeah, it's like Charlie Brown, and he's I can't remember the other character's name because I'm racist. But he's like, you're one of the good ones.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Twitter caption is like, I love you very much. But it's just like, people are like, wait.
Yeah, hold on. I'm totally giving the person who's running this account like the benefit of the doubt that they just didn't even register in their brain.
I don't think it was malicious, but it's just like, geez, fucking. I mean, they probably went on Google Images and they're just like, Peanuts memes.
Yeah.
I need some content for my Twitter account for a comic strip that's been over for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. That's a positive message. You're one of the good ones. Yeah.
Let's post that. And send tweet. Well, it was deleted.
Yeah. Tech reporter stranded after driving out of cell phone range in app-powered smart car.
This headline was paid for by Big Oil.
I mean,
see what you did, you pansies. You nearly caught the cost.
It wasn't an electric car. It was a gas-powered car.
Okay,
but it was one of those services like Car to Go.
Okay.
So you activate it using an app on your phone.
Yeah.
If you go outside of cell phone range and you park, you can't get back into the car or turn it back on because you need to use the app for that.
Sounds pretty stupid.
So yeah, these people they went up to like north of the Bay Area to like the forests and like the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
And, they were stuck on that mountaintop for like 8 hours waiting for
Jesus.
trying to figure that shit out.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong in guessing what could have helped, but maybe if you put the key in the glove box, but the car was locked, and then you use the app to get in, but you get the key.
I don't know.
After.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like they.
Or like a Bluetooth connectivity, so if you're near it with your thing, that can be hacked though pretty easily, I'm sure. But
I don't know.
It's just you would have.
There's got to be a way.
You would think that they would have
there's no cell service. Well, I think the cars are designed so that like they're you just drive them from point A to point B. You're not going on multiple stops.
Yeah.
But
these people like straight up used it as a rental car.
Yeah, they went on just a day trip. Some places. So I don't know.
Pigeons with "Make America Great Again" hats glued to their heads released in Las Vegas.
This is like weeks out because they had that rodeo where they put cowboy hats on. The pigeons of Vegas are getting real sick of our shit.
Yeah.
But some weirdo in a Vladimir Putin mask who loves Trump released all these MAGA pigeons, and also one pigeon with like little Trump wig on his head.
I'm sorry, that's not funny, but I mean, I feel bad for the bird.
Yeah, apparently the birds hate it. It makes it hard to fly, hard to see.
It's like torture. It's bad.
It comes off after a few days, but they might fly into a building or something. It's not great. But yeah.
And I love that this too is like counterintuitive to like Trump's statement or general vibe on birds.
Yeah, he
apparently
birds.
Loves birds.
He does not want more birds to die by putting up windmills.
Yeah. Or those solar panels that like melt them in a split second.
You're killing all the birds.
Yeah. Now this guy goes out there.
Yeah.
It's counter-programmed.
Donald Trump hates dogs, loves birds.
Yeah.
All right. Man with huge forehead tattoo saying crime pays, back in jail again after police chase.
That man, a 68-year-old stoner that drove 20 miles an hour.
No. But someday. Yeah, this guy, he's been in multiple police chases, and just a funny, ironic face tattoo. Crime pays.
Yeah, well.
Someday, maybe. We'll see.
Woman claims man kidnapped her, forced her to watch Roots to, quote, understand her racism. Jesus.
I mean, I've seen Roots. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
It's good for just understanding how bad it was.
Mm-hmm.
This might not be the best approach, though, like kidnapping and forcing people to watch Roots. Not the best strategy. But
it seems like it would make things worse.
Yeah. We are overdue for a Roots remake, though. It came out in '77, I think, and has not aged all that well. Kind of looks like shit. It was a TV movie from the '70s.
Scarlett Johansson will be in it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Directed by Jon Favreau.
Great, yeah.
It's a live-action mixed CGI adventure.
Yeah, co-directed by Jon Favreau and Robert Zemeckis. Just all CGI characters for no reason.
Yep. There you
go. Footballer gets 5-year ban for biting rival on the penis in post-match fight.
Damn, more vor?
Fuck, stop.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about vor.
Yeah. People on the comment section of
like, oh, you haven't heard about vor?
Or like, oh, you think that's gross? You haven't seen it? I'm like, I don't want to see what you've seen, buddy.
It's very disturbing.
Anyways, this guy got the reddest of the red cards for biting.
Yeah, he bit the man's penis. The guy had to get stitches.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you don't do that when you're fighting a man. He got, this is like a local league, I think. But yeah, this guy is banned from all soccer for 5 years. They're like, you can't do something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're lucky we're letting you back in 5 years. You bit a man on the penis.
He's going to go start a new soccer league with that coach that ate the pies on the sidelines.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder how he's doing.
He's probably fine.
Good.
I think the general vibe was that people enjoyed him eating the pies.
I mean, he was facing like some serious charges there. What was that guy's name again? Well, I don't remember.
Yeah.
The English guy who ate the
pies. It was like the perfect name for what an English soccer coach would be.
So. He was a coach, he was a coach. He was eating those pasties. Delicious.
Yeah. Well, wait, was he the goalie or the coach? I don't know. Listen, We've been doing this show for a long time. Let's move on to another headline. Florida City shuts down part of a park due to annual snake orgy.
Oh, you don't want to go there. That's our annual snake orgy. It'll clear up in a few days.
But the good news is you're free to wander the rest of the city where there's guaranteed no snakes.
Yep, they're all here. We know where the snakes are. That's the good thing about it. All the snakes are right here having an orgy.
Yeah, don't mind them.
Slithering all up in each other's business.
Yeah.
Producing a new generation of terrifying snakes.
Yeah.
But they're all here right now. We know where they are.
When I was growing up in Florida, specifically, the reason I think of that is because we used to go canoeing, but my parents would only let us go canoeing at the time of the year where the alligators were mating, so that they wouldn't be bothered with you guys going through the river or whatever, because we'd do swing ropes and stuff into the water. And they're like, yeah, this time of year the alligators are up on land fucking. They're not in the water.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I just remember that's the time that we would go canoeing, damn it.
I feel like as a child, I would just say hell no, regardless of what time of year it is. Just knowing that alligators exist and live in this water.
Yeah.
Be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't think we really thought about it too much. As an adult, I probably wouldn't do it. The same river and everything. Yeah. But back then, I was like, whoa, someone put a rope swing on this part of the river. Let's jump right into the water.
It'd be like if the California coast was just constantly filled with sharks. It'd be like, well, I'm just not going to go in it anymore.
Kind of is.
Yeah, I mean, they got a few, but if it was just sharks all the time.
Every 10 feet.
Yeah. Sharks fucking everywhere. I'd be like, I'm just not going to go in the water then.
No.
Not worth it.
I survived. I'm a survivor.
Yeah. Indian man prays to life-size statue of Donald Trump, his god. Pretty weird. Not a cult, but this man does see... The statue kind of sucks, too. He got the hair all wrong. It's the most important part.
Well, they used the good wigs on the pigeons.
Yeah. But I get this guy, Trump's visiting India sometime soon. This guy, he is officially petitioning the government. He's like, please let me meet Donald Trump.
Oh,
see,
God.
I got the statue and everything.
I would pay money to hear Trump's unfiltered thoughts on his visit to India.
So I hear you guys all poop outside. Is that true? What's up with that? This place smells terrible, by the way. Do you really just toss the bodies in the river?
Ganges. It's a fun name.
Ganges.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna come. The best part is he always comes back with some weird piece of knowledge that everyone already knows.
Not a lot of people know this.
They eat with their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one ever knew this, but the Indian people actually not from America.
Yeah, and not a lot of people know this. They look like Muslims. Most of them not Muslims. They believe in some other thing. Lots of extra arms. It's very confusing. Some of them, they grow their hair very, very long. Mm-hmm. Not Muslims, though.
Yeah.
So they say they're on our side.
Anyways, yeah, it's crazy no one ever knew that before.
Yeah. They got way more people than America, though?
Well, I hope this guy...
5 times many.
I hope this guy gets to meet his hero.
I hope so, too.
Yeah. Facebook executive blow-dried Mark Zuckerberg's armpits so he didn't sweat during speeches, new book says.
Yeah, because he
a
wears
good
those,
antiperspirant would work.
I know. He wears those gray shirts, and apparently he had some incident years ago where he had visible pit stains, and now he's super paranoid. So he has other people get the blow dryer out, make sure I'm dry.
Yeah, we need to see the uncut video from Congress where someone comes in with a dryer and dries them off.
Yeah. So now keep your eye out. Keep your eye on those pits. Keep your eye out for the Facebook blow dryer next time he's in public.
Yeah, he looks like a sweater. And he looks like one of those people that sweats, but their sweat smells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't sweat enough.
Like Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because their sweat glands are all blocked up from not sweating enough. So
And
when they do sweat, it's like the first rains.
And they
in
can
LA.
do it on command.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God.
The exact opposite of Prince Andrew, who, of course, as we know, cannot sweat. Therefore, could not have participated in the whole Epstein situation.
Yeah, sure.
And final headline, very exciting stuff. Alien Stock organizers announced dates for 2020 festival.
Woo!
9/11 weekend 2020.
Perfect.
At the Little Alien, they're doing it again.
Oh, they're not going to do it in Vegas? Because there was 2, right?
Well, Alien Stock, the real Alien Stock, was at Little Alien. The Vegas one, the shitty knockoff one, was it had
but wasn't the shitty knockoff?
Name.
I'm confused again because it's been so long. But I thought the knockoff one was actually had one of the people involved.
So at the beginning, Matty Roberts, the memer, he made the post. It went viral. Mm-hmm. Then he went over to Little Alien, teamed up with them to develop the event. And then like a week beforehand, he's like,
oh,
see ya.
Yeah.
Also, I might sue you if you ever talk about me again. And then he took a big old fat check from Bud Light to host an extremely generic party in Vegas.
So I was right. I remembered it correctly.
Well, it's not, the Vegas one was not the original event. It just
had
the original guy.
Yeah, that guy went there and had a part in it.
I don't know if they're doing that one again, but the one out in the desert in the middle of nowhere.
I would love if it was a yearly
happening
tradition.
again.
Yeah, it would be great.
I mean, we'll see how many people show up. Kind of feels like one of those one time only, had to be there sort of things.
Well, now that it's established and, the town knows how we can react to it, maybe it does turn into a yearly thing like Burning Man or something like that.
Yeah.
It would be cool to see, okay? That's all I'm saying. Anyways, that's it for this week's episode of Weekly Weird News. Please be sure to check out our most recent episode of News Dump where...
Video game movie? Finally, they solved the curse.
I've never been more confused to whether I love or hate an idea ever in my life than on that episode. And also another episode of a daily episode over there that you can watch as well. And we'll be back soon for more episodes next week.
Bye-bye.
A lot of episodes. Bye.